Ciao Tesla people, I'm at the Supercharger here in Florence, and the weird thing happened. So on the map, when you go to a Supercharger, you indicate one and the battery starts to heat up, okay? But on the icon on the Supercharger, it will tell you how many stalls are free. And this time indicated 7, so supposedly was going to be 1 occupied and me en route, even though it didn't mention. But when I got here, there was only 1 place left. So the whole Supercharger is full, and there are actually 2 Tesla waiting to charge, which really sucks. Anyway, let's do the Supercharger talk number 32. So we'll talk about all the Robotaxi and what the information I gather from all the posts and people talking to Tesla employees and to friends and other people, okay, and what we observed. Okay, so first of all, the Robotaxi has 18 inches wheel in the front and 21 in the back. So most likely this is not going to be the official wheel size, and that's because the 21 inches in the back tires are very expensive compared to the 18. And since this Robotaxi is all about saving money and be minimal, I don't see why you need 21 inches in the back, even though the back is completely devoted to luggage and storage. As you know, the Robotaxi has only 2 seats, so there is not really a frunk, but there is all in a trunk. And you know, that's the idea. What else? So the Robotaxi does not have a charging port. Usually it's on Tesla on the left side, and it does not have a charging port, which means they are using inductive charging. Okay. Now, inductive charging, many people don't know, but are more efficient at this stage. Are more efficient than cable charging. Okay, and if I recall correctly, Tesla bought a company, a wireless charging company, and I was reading that they achieve around between 90 and 95% efficiency in charging. Okay, which is a lot, but not many people understand that cable charging is very is efficient, but has many losses, especially in heat. More you charge a higher power, more you need a cooling solution for the cable because it heats up, and so you have losses. That's why now they are trying to go from 400 volt architecture to 800 volt architecture, which gives you half of the current to be used. Half of the current means less losses in the cable by heat. So wireless charging could be a solution. Now it depends on the speed of charging. From what I read, there are some solutions that achieve 11 or 22 kilowatts charging. Not there are some companies that are working on higher power charging. We'll see how it goes, but this Robotaxi will have a induction charging, which means there will be an inductive wireless charging pad that you will place in your at your office, at your home, or wherever you get the Robotaxi to be charged. We don't know yet if it's going to be in front or in the back. Okay, most likely it's in the back. So this is one thing. The other thing, the Robotaxi seats are fixed. You cannot move it around like a normal Tesla. And the reason is pretty simple. When you go to get a cab, a taxi, you really don't move the seat. You sit in the back, and that's it. Maybe if there are 3-4 people, one sits in the front that can adjust the seat, but you cannot really adjust the seat in the back. Also, people that tested the Robotaxi, got a ride in a Robotaxi, they mentioned that the seats were pretty low and far back. So you have a lot of space for even bigger people with higher people, okay? So that will save money to Tesla, because there won't be any motors for the Tesla. The seats, they are going to be fixed at a certain position, okay? And remember, this is all about saving money for Tesla. They talk about around $30,000. So this is one way they do it. Another thing, there are no side mirror and rear mirror, and that's because it's a Robotaxi. It doesn't need mirrors. Saving money there. What else? Some people mentioned that they didn't see any cables around. Not cables, but like connection. Okay, so the only connection to the doors are the hinges to flip the door up, and then there are 2 buttons here on the center console to open the windows. I don't think anybody tried to open the windows. I'm not sure, but there are only 2 buttons, so there are no side pockets. There are no, for example, on the Tesla you have the button to open the door. It will be on the display. There are, for example, here on the left, there are all the buttons to open all 4 windows. There are only 2 windows, so no buttons on the sides. That means they're saving a lot of money on cables going to the door. So the only cable they should be, maybe, is the cable to attach to the motor that pulls up the door. And that's still, to open the door, you go through the display. No buttons. Saving money. Okay? Let me check what other consideration I did. Oh, motors. So most of the people are saying motor will be in the front. Only one motor. And the reason is because the back is dedicated to luggage and storage. So it's good to put one motor in the front. We don't know how powerful will be the motor. So that's another saving money. The other thing is the battery is going to be relatively small, around 40 kilowatts. And so this Robotaxi will have a bit more than 200 miles range, at least at this stage. Maybe in 2 years, batteries 40 kilowatts will have a longer range with a higher density, I'm pretty sure. But it won't be a 400 miles car, okay? At least not now. So that's another way to save money for Tesla. And then the final consideration is, many people speculate how the body is made, okay? So the panels on the outside, it's not stainless steel. Some people got confused because they always mention Cybertruck, actually Cybercab, and so similar to Cybertruck would be stainless steel, but stainless steel is heavy and costly to make. And this guy almost hit me, damn it. Okay, so, and costly to make. So there won't be stainless steel. And some people speculate from talking to Tesla people that it's not going to be aluminum, the panels, but some composite material, some plastic, molded plastic, something like that. So that's another way to save money for Tesla. And remember, these Robotaxi are to drive around the city mostly, 2 people. Okay, so it's all about reducing cost and be very efficient with weight. So as much as they can, they will use a solution to reduce the weight and reduce the costs. Okay, What else? Yeah, some people should mention the lights in the front. They had laser lights and stuff. And I'm not sure it's going to be like that because I think it was just for show. That's my opinion. We'll see how it goes. So that's what I wanted to mention and see. Let me move the. I want to charge more because I need to drive to Rome tomorrow for work, so I need to charge a bit more because I want to do one stop only. I'm leaving very early. So anyway, so these are all the considerations I had for the Robotaxi event. Hopefully in time we'll have more news, more information about this Robotaxi. For example, the specs, acceleration and the stuff. I don't expect it to be, a fast car because it's a utilitarian car. It's just to take people around from point A to point B. That's it. So I'll finish to charge. I'll see you in a bit. So I'm done charging and let's go. I charged to 95 because I want to do only one stop tomorrow to go to Rome in Magliano Sabina. And since I'm going early in the morning, I want to make sure that I don't have any problems there or anywhere else. Anyway, everything went well. Please check out the links in the description. If you buy a Tesla, use my referral. You get a 1,000 euros or dollar discount on the Tesla price of the car that you pick. And please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, share it, and I'll see you on next video. Ciao Tesla people.